Hey everybody, welcome back to another video today. Happy Friday to everybody. And today I'm going to show you how to do the patterns that I've came up with. And we all know they're not that difficult to come up with case patterns for our electronics. So I was just fiddling yesterday and I actually got 5 like these done and 2 other kinds that do not have the straps on them. So I was just experimenting and I came up with some beautiful yarn combinations and button combinations, and I just loved what I come up with. So I'm going to show you a couple of them. This one first is fitted for an MP3 player, and with all of these I did use the sugar and cream type yarns, but these two here I dyed myself for colors that I actually love together. So these are a couple that I used, or not used, but that I'm going to use to do this demonstration with you. So that's the type of yarn that all of these are. And this one came out really beautiful. I love the fact of how it does its own striping. And I did put a rather sturdy handle on each of these so that they're not as giving. You want them to be rather tight. And then I just added a decorative button, but that's absolutely a beautiful little pattern. I enjoyed it. So this is for an MP3 player. This is the next size, and look how nice this came out. It reminds me of the what do you call it? The candy, the Smarties. And there's another candy it reminds me of, but I think it came out beautiful. And then I put a little rainbow spiral button on there, and this would probably fit maybe your blackberries. And again, you don't have to use these for electronics. You can use them for mini clutches. You know, like me, sometimes I go out with my husband and don't want to carry my suitcase with me, so I just take my debit card and my money and maybe my chapstick, and that's what these are perfect for also. But I made these intentionally for electronics. So this would fit like your palm phones, your blackberries, maybe some of the other smartphones. I'm not that experienced on them, but I do see them. So this is another size here. And then the next size up is going to be these two, and I love the blue one. And check out my button. Isn't that beautiful? I ordered that with a special group of buttons I got. You know, this is my absolute favorite color of all time, so it came out beautiful. So these will also fit your bigger phones. It's going to give you a little bit of room. It's kind of you know, a jump from this size to this size. There is maybe a middle size, but I didn't do one. And I know some of the little nooks or the little tiny pads that they have out may also work in these. And then here's the brown one. How do you like that button? Isn't it just lovely? This would fit, you know, a bigger version of some type of palm phone or electronic device. And so that's that size. And then this size I did preferably, and the yarn is a little bit different. It almost has the texture of like your Caring yarns, but it's a floppier material. And I love the way it came down to a V shape, and then you have the big button here. And I did do a handle on it that twists. I seem to think that the twisted handles on purses and things like that just kind of add to its personality. And by all means, when you carry them anyway, they're not gonna stay flat and straight. So to me, it's not really that big of a deal. So I just think it looks a whole lot cuter if it's twisted. But this is really nice. It came out beautiful, a lot better than I expected, because I have a Kindle Fire, so it fits perfect in here without the case that I have on it currently. So this one's really nice. It will probably fit most of your tablets. So I wanted to share with you all of those. That was my day yesterday of making all of these. I do have to handwrite the pattern. And some of them are single crocheted, some of these are half double crocheted. Like in these bigger ones, just the top parts here are triple crocheted. Just, you know, your 3-4 basic stitches is all that I did to combine these. So I wanted to share that video with you and show you the general sizes that I have done, and I will be doing a weekly pattern Wednesday for next week on one of these. So I hope you join me for that, and until my next video, I wish you guys a happy weekend and happy hooking.